And in today's video, I wanted to talk about how your credit can pay you to run Facebook ads for your business and how you can go on to create wealth. Now, before I get into the information, make sure you stick around to the end, because at the end, I'm going to share with you some resources that will assist you, and it's going to dive a little bit more deeper on what I talk about in this video today. So make sure you definitely stick around to the end. So with that said, let's dive into this information today. Now, one thing in terms of the space that I'm in, digital marketing and business development, you don't really hear a lot of people in that space talk a whole lot about leveraging credit to grow your business. A lot of people have this stigma around credit, right? Like, you can get into all this debt. Now, what I want to show you is the difference between good debt and bad debt, right? Good debt is usually debt that's making you money and making you profits, right? Because you're investing. Bad debt is just constantly spending. Being that you're an entrepreneur and a business owner, there's nothing wrong with good debt. That's what I do want to tell you. That you will find some of your most successful entrepreneurs that are in the 1% or the 1% of the 1%, they leverage debt to literally grow their wealth for them and their families. And so that's the first thing I do want to share with you. Now, with this strategy I'm going to share with you in this video, I do want to tell you this here. All right? What you want to keep in mind is, for this strategy to work, you have to have an offer that's already converted, right? Meaning you have to have a product or service that's already selling organically. Meaning you're not spending any money on paid ads and you're already getting customers and clients. And being that you have that, this strategy will be excellent for you. Now, the first thing I want you to keep in mind for this strategy to work is that the first thing you have to make sure is that your personal credit is in order. All right? So if you haven't pulled your credit report in a while, or you've never pulled your credit report, you want to go to Identity IQ, and you can Google it online, pull your credit report. All right? Or you can go to Experian.com and you can pull your credit report there. Okay? Because there's three big bureaus that you have to pay attention to when it comes to personal credit. That's Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Okay, so you want to make sure you do that first for this particular strategy to work for you, because if your personal credit isn't in order, when I go to talk about the next part of credit, it won't even matter. All right, now, when it comes to your personal credit, okay, these are some things you want to pay attention to in terms of your credit report so that you can get a great FICO score. Okay, now, it's not just about having a great FICO score, it's about what's on the credit report as well. So this is what you really want to pay attention to. Okay, for one, your utilization, right? Your utilization, you want to make sure you keep it down. Okay, so a lot of people say keep it below 30%, and if your utilization right now is below 30%, great for you, but you want to aim for around 9 to 10% in terms of utilization. Meaning if you have a $10,000 personal credit card, you want that utilization to be $1,000 or less in terms of what's being spent on that card. Okay, so you want to definitely make sure your utilization is low. Okay, another thing you want to pay attention in terms of your personal credit report, all right, is you want to have at least 10 open accounts reporting to your credit every 30 days. All right, and there's different ways as well to get different primary accounts on your credit report, being that you don't have it. There's sites out there where you can literally buy primary accounts, right? You also, as well, can have auto loans if you have a car, or you get in a car, or you can even have your rent as well report to your credit every 30 days. And if you haven't been doing that, there's sites out there like Ronald Karma, okay, that will assist you with that. Right? Well, they'll go back 2 years in terms of your rent that you've been paying. Being you've been on time, this will be a great strategy for you. They will have it put onto your credit report. Okay? All right, so you want to keep that in mind. Or it's another site as well called Rent Reporters. Right? So you can go and look up these different sites and you can have your rent report to your credit every 30 days. That also helps with what we call your credit mix, which is as well what a lot of companies are looking for in terms of potentially giving you funding, that you have a great credit mix. Okay. Also, you want to make sure you have age on your credit report, at least 4 years age. So once you have a great amount of primary accounts reporting to your credit every 30 days, all right, being that you don't have much age, you can get something called trade lines, right? Well, basically, you can leverage other people's credit, right? So say you know someone, I'm just going to give you an example, who has a credit card with a great amount of spend on it, right, in terms of the limit. Okay, they have their utilization down, and they have a lot of age on that particular credit card. They've had that credit card for years, right? Well over 4 years. You can have them add you as an authorized user on their credit card. You won't get a card, but their credit card, in terms of their payments, will start to report to your credit report every 30 days, right? So it will help with your credit score. It'll also lower your utilization, and it will add age to your credit report. Okay, so this is what you want to have. Another thing, you don't want to have more than 2 to 3 inquiries on your credit report for this strategy to work. Okay, now, if you have more inquiries than that, of course, there's ways that you can actually get inquiries removed. It's called credit cleaning. Okay, and I'm not going to go into detail on that. If you want assistance with that, you want to stay around to the end of this video. Or also you can just reach out to me and we can have a conversation about it, right? But you don't want to have a lot of inquiries on your credit report. Now, being that you have all this intact, once you get all this intact, okay, you have a great FICO score as well. Now what you want to look into is what we call business credit. Being your entrepreneurial business on a business credit. Now, for business credit, you have to have the foundational aspects of your business set up right. Okay, now I'm not going to go into that in this video because that's not what this video is about, but you have to have the foundational aspects of your business set up right. Okay, for them to want to give you any type of funding on the business side. Okay, a business credit is very huge because you can get big amounts of money compared to the personal credit side to be able to invest into your business or any other projects that you have. Okay, you're actually able to leverage other people's money, OPM. Okay. Now, here's the thing when it comes to business credit. Once you have your foundational aspects in place, being that you don't have much credit, okay, in terms of the business credit side or even your personal credit side at times you may have to go through what they call the Tip 3 system, right? And what I mean by that is you may have to start off with getting some net 30 accounts. Okay, and you can actually Google net 30 accounts. I'm not going to really go into net 30 accounts on this particular video. If you have questions on that, you can drop them below. But just stick around to the end, and I'll show you some ways on how you can potentially understand this more and potentially get assistance with it being you need it. Okay, because we actually help our clients with this stuff. The second tier is being able to go get credit from regional banks, and then the third tier is starting to get basically credit from national banks. Right? Now, in terms of this strategy when I'm talking about your credit can literally pay you for running Facebook ads for your business if you go on credit. Well, a card that I want to talk about is actually the American Express card. Okay? Now, this is actually after you have built some great personal credit and your business credit is intact. Okay? You can actually apply for this card here. Right? The American Express. Now, this is the American Express Platinum. Okay? Now, with this strategy, this is not the card that you're going to want to use, even though this is a great card, especially if you travel a lot. Okay? For this particular strategy, the card that you're going to want to use, all right, is the American Express Gold card. All right, you see that there, the American Express Gold card. Now, the reason why you want to use this card here, okay, is because literally, when you run Facebook ads, on American Express Gold card, for every $1 you spend, they give you 4 reward points, okay? So they have these reward points that they give you. So they literally give you points for every $1 you spend with running Facebook ads on that particular card. Those points can be utilized to invest more into your business because they can't convert over to cash. They can be used for travel. They can be used for online shopping, what have you. So you want to definitely keep that in mind. Another thing in terms of the American Express Gold card and being able to leverage credit to run your ads is once you have an ad that's consistently bringing you clients, right? So you know how much now it costs you to get a client. So let's say for every $1,000 you spend with Facebook ads, you're making $3,000 back, or you're making $5,000 back, or $7,000 back, or $10,000 back. So what happens is every month is you're using your American Express Gold Card to literally pay for your Facebook ads. As that cash come in, you immediately pay the card off, all right? And you keep the profit, and at the same time, you're growing what we call your business credit score, which is your paydex score. And you want your paydex score to literally be over 80. Okay, you're gonna write that down, over 80, to be in good standing, okay? And to move on to great standing, keep rising up. So with that being said, and now you're leveraging other people's money to bring you clients, and you're making a profit every single month. Okay, because your ads are dialed in, so you know how much it costs to get a client, or several clients. So now you're able to pay the card off every single month, keep the profit. You're building your paydex score so that you can go get more capital, meaning your credit line will increase. Meaning you want to invest more into your current business, or even if you want to invest into other businesses like real estate, or you want to invest in stocks, or you want to start to buy businesses, get into private equity, whatever the case may be. Now you have this skyrocket credit line that you have because you've been paying that card off every single month with your Facebook ads. Give reward points at the same time, which you can utilize to turn into cash to invest back into your business, or if you want to travel for business or just have fun or do online shopping, you're getting the points. So you're basically getting paid to run the ads and get clients for your business and grow your business. And you're growing your paydex score at the same time, which is increasing your limit so that you can invest more back into your business, being you want to do it, or invest into other projects so that you can go on to create wealth for you and your family. That's how this works. Okay? This is real key. This is things that they don't really share a lot of our space. And a lot of people don't understand as well, is ways that you actually can liquidate your business credit card as well, or really any of your credit cards, without doing a cash advance or even earning interest on the money. And I'm not going to go into that in this video because that's a whole other strategy. That's a strategy we help a lot of our clients with, but there's ways to do that as well. Okay, meaning you need cash, a whole lot of cash to come off of your charge card or credit card to invest into a project that's going to return a profit for you so that you can pay off what you borrow and you're in profit and you can go on and create wealth. That's what we call have a good day. Okay? So you definitely want to really keep these things in mind. Right? So this is very huge for you. And I hope you got some value out of this. I know this was a little different from what we normally share, but I had to go there because nobody talks about this in our space. Right? So I'm pretty sure this helped someone. So feel free to share this video around with anyone else you feel can benefit. Right? Whether that's online or offline. Hit that like button, then you got some value out of this, so more people can see this video out there. Bang that subscribe button, as I'm going to be dropping a lot more free training videos like this. Okay? And also, being you a service provider at this time, and you need a system in place to consistently bring you clients for your business, right? A predictable system, so that you can leverage the strategy as well that I shared in this video today in terms of being able to leverage credit to pay you for running your ads. I actually have a free case study on how to get 5, 10, 20, even 30 new clients every single week online with predictability. And all you have to do is go to www.geraldvance.com/more-clients. Put your email in the form, you get access to the case study. Now, what I want to share with you is, after you watch that case study video, at the end of that video, you're going to basically have the opportunity to be able to schedule a call to speak with me directly. All right, you're going to fill out a short survey of questions so I can find out more about you and what you're looking to accomplish. Then we do that call and it's a fit for us to work with each other. I and my team, we will actually assist you with putting these strategies in place that I actually share with you in this video. video. So we help a lot of our clients with getting their personal credit type, getting their business credit type, and going a lot more in detail on these particular strategies to literally not even have to come out the pocket up front to be able to grow their businesses and grow their wealth. Right? Literally. Okay? So, being you need assistance with that, like I said, go check out www.geraldbass.com/more-clients, view the case study, after the case study, schedule a call, fill out the short survey, and we can have a further discussion on that. And I also answer any questions that you had in reference to things that I actually shared in this video. Right? So with that said, this is Gerald Bass, creative founder of the Rising 1%. Have a great one on purpose.